I am seeking legal representation. Menard Incorporated has a long and proven history of false imprisonment and conspiracy to deprive constitutional rights. These abuses have led to assaults and even deaths at the hands of Menard's employees and agents. You would have thought they learned their lessons 7 years ago, the last time I sued them.
He refuses to open his trunk, so he said we're unlawfully detaining him. We don't have the right to search his vehicle. We're not looking to search it. We're just looking to verify the...
You have to let them verify the product.
No, I don't. I don't have to let them... No, ma'am.
Apparently they have only gotten bolder. Their unarmed security shot and killed a father of 2 over refusing to open his trailer for an unlawful search. My condolences to the family of Justin Andrew Doe. On the date in question, July 6, 2024, I purchased my lumber and other items inside of the Menards store located at 1771 Premier Drive in Mankato, Minnesota. I was given a picking list for the lumber, which is scanned on entry and exit. I entered off a public road with 400 pounds of mulch in my vehicle, visible on the security camera as I entered. 2 things are important to note. First, mulch is not kept in the lumberyard, meaning not only would it not be on the picking list for the lumberyard, but would have had to have been brought in the lumberyard with me. Second, a register receipt is entirely unnecessary for lumberyard pickup. It's not part of the pickup procedure. Everything is done through the picking list. This is important in a moment. I approached the exit gate with all of my windows down to allow the gate attendant to see the lumber being picked up to verify. Once the gate attendant scanned the picking list, he knew how much lumber I was supposed to have and that it was paid for. Instead of simply counting the lumber and checking it was the correct item, the gate attendant then opened the back door of my vehicle in what was now a search for stolen merchandise. I signed for the lumber as the guard was asking, "Where's your receipt for the mulch?" I informed him I drove in with the mulch and I was not obligated to show him any receipt for it. The gate attendant then called over his manager, and having been to this particular dance before, I began recording.
Hey guys, what we got going on? So he has mulch back here, but it wasn't popping up on the thing. I asked for his receipt to see if I
It's not on... Yeah, it wouldn't be on a yard receipt, so...
Yeah, you have to pay for the mulch.
I did pay for the mulch.
Where's your receipt for that?
Right here.
Is your receipt?
No thanks.
Well, if you don't want to let me see your receipt, then I'll just call the cops.
Go ahead and call the cops.
So I got to prove that you paid for the mulch, sir.
What if I had the mulch from the last trip I was here? Did anybody see me steal mulch?
Did you check your in with them, correct?
I scanned my receipt to get in after I paid for my mulch.
Okay, if you show me your receipt, I'll go.
I don't have to show you a
do.
thing. No, I don't. Call whoever you want. What was your name?
My name is Brian.
Brian?
Yep.
All right. Brian, that mulch could be in there for 3 weeks for all you know.
It could be, yes, and that's why we're asking for a receipt. And if it's our brand, then we'll know. If it's not our brand, no big deal.
What reason do you think I stole the mulch?
We don't think you stole the mulch.
Then you need to open that door.
You need to have a receipt to come into the yard.
You don't think I stole the mulch, you just admitted that. So now you're falsely imprisoning me.
We can call PD.
Please do.
Okay.
Please do.
Call PD. Okay. And store man, Taylor, please. Yeah, no one's accusing you.
No one's accusing me of stealing anything.
Nope,
right?
we want to know.
Just want to be clear. Nobody's accusing me of stealing anything.
Your car, sir. That's it.
Don't have to show you a thing. What if the receipt blew away, dude? It actually blew off
the
this?
Receipt right in your
it already blew off of this? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so just let me see the receipt.
Just blow yourself.
Okay, you can blow yourself when the cop comes. And then explain it to him.
That's fine.
So, if you want to be a dick, that's your choice.
I'm not being a dick. You're breaking the law.
Okay. Not really cooperating. You can explain it to them when they come and they can figure it out. Alright, thank you, man.
Hello.
Hello.
Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, you guys checked. I got my 5 boards.
Okay.
All right.
Can I take this? I'll just run inside really quick and.
No, you can't take that. That's my property.
Let me look at the number, please.
Do not get aggressive. Okay?
This is my property. Let go of my property.
Do not
I will let
get
go in
aggressive.
just a
You
second.
will let go of my property
Do not
right now.
touch her.
I didn't touch her. I only touched the
Do
paper,
not
and
do that.
you touched me. You just grabbed my hand.
Yeah,
that's
from
assault.
touching her.
I didn't touch her at all. I
Yeah,
only grabbed my
everything on
paper.
camera.
I only great,
Good.
Sir, I can't let you out without proof of purchase.
sir. I gave you proof of purchase right here. 5. I bought it.
Okay,
I scanned it.
I have no
I
proof
signed
of
for
when
it.
was purchased.
You have no proof when those mulch bags were purchased either.
Okay, but if they took note of that,
I already showed you the receipt for the wood.
No, you haven't shown the receipt. And
I showed the receipt for the. I already signed for it.
I've asked you for
I already signed for it. Okay, I'll show you the receipt for the wood. Right there, green treated wood.
And where's
5.
the mulch?
None of your damn business. That mulch could be 3 weeks old. Where did you see me steal the mulch? Are you
I didn't
accusing
say
me?
we- no,
Are
we
you
did
accusing
not.
me of stealing
You
the
didn't
mulch?
have a receipt for the
Are
stuff
you
came in
accusing
the
me
yard
of
from.
stealing the mulch?
If you give me a receipt for the time you came in, I can review the cameras. But you're being a dink, and I can't go review the
time
cameras
that the camera.
because
Okay,
you're acting the way you are.
didn't ask me for that at any time.
So if you want to go review the camera, at that
That's
time
fine.
That he comes in.
Excellent.
See, then we can.
Excellent.
Get your personal phone number.
Yeah, 612.
So you've been shown I paid for the lumber. It was shown today. You've got the time of the receipt. 3:40 p.m. What security company? First Class, you said? Is that the name of the security company you work for? All right.
There, Menards. Everyone's trying to approach you being good.
No, you physically assaulted me, and you're yeah. You grabbed my arm.
When you grabbed my...
I didn't grab anybody. I grabbed my paper, which was my property, after repeatedly telling her to let go. You walked in and grabbed my arm. I'm sure the security camera will show it very clearly. Yes, it will.
Yes.
Just like, that's fine. Your fundamental problem is that you don't understand. You have to prove I stole something. I don't have to prove I didn't steal something. That's how it works. You realize that, right? You're in a position of power, and you think that you can just...
You're in a position of a customer and you think you're right, you're not.
I am. I assure you. I assure you I am, and you're about to find out. I don't need to show you anything. I don't need to prove I bought something. This could have blown away in the wind for all you know.
Yeah.
Yep. Dead or alive, you gotta be kidding me. What a douchebag. Can't believe these people are stupid enough to do this again. They didn't learn last time.
Alright, I'll verify. Okay. Alright. Hello. Let's see, yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. She'll be right out to explain to you. So you have the receipt for the mulch, but you don't want to show them, correct? yes or no?
You don't suspect me of stealing anything, correct? You've already stated this.
I didn't state that we don't suspect you. I'm asking
Yeah, you did, actually. But
earlier,
that's okay.
yes, I don't. But now I don't know because the way
Now
you're acting.
now because I won't prove I didn't.
I don't know what you're doing or what you're acting or the way you're acting for what. I don't get it. It's
Okay.
over mulch.
But that's your job
if-
to understand what the laws are.
I understand what laws
I
do.
guarantee you. Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. You have to show a receipt coming in and out of the yard, and you don't have that, sir. You have the receipt for that, but you don't want to show us a receipt for the mulch. If you purchase inside, great. On you go.
Could have purchased it inside 2 weeks ago. Just left it in my car. What are you going to do then? What are you going to do then?
What are you going to do then when the cops come and they're going to give you a trespass, and on your way you go? That will be what.
Then, I get a
happen.
trespass, and then I see you guys again.
If you were to purchase it inside, you actually do have to show your receipt back here.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're on Menards property. Yes, you do.
First off, I left Menards property to drive out and come in. Second, the moment goods and money exchange hands, the deal's done. You don't get to say, oh, now you got to prove that shit's yours. Third, again, I could have bought it 2 weeks ago and left it in my car.
What?
Yeah, I didn't? How do you know that?
Am I talking to you? No. I'm talking
I don't
to
give a
him right
shit
now.
who you're talking to,
I don't
tough
care
guy.
who you're talking to. So act all you want, film all you want.
You already assaulted me on camera, pal.
Yeah, and you
Be a tough
assaulted
guy.
my manager.
I didn't touch. I didn't touch your manager.
You went, grabbed her, and went.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. That's right.
Oh,
Grabbed her hand.
that should be fantastic.
Yeah, it will be.
So now you're lying on camera.
Everywhere.
I never touched anything but my paper, asshole.
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
talking, sir.
I will.
Keep talking. That's all you're good for.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to be a dink, be a dink. That's your call.
You breaking the law and me being a dink. You being ignorant in a position that you're in isn't me being a dink. That's you being a condescending, ignorant cunt of a human being.
Yeah, just like you are now, huh?
No.
Yeah.
I'll be getting paid off this.
Yep.
Guarantee you.
Yep.
All you had to do was not break the law.
Yeah, all you had to do was show your receipt.
Don't have to.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Guarantee you I don't. I showed you my receipt. Showed you the receipt for the lumber.
For the lumber.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you don't know when I got that mulch. Like I said, could be 2 weeks ago. All
And once if she hears from you, you can talk to her.
right.
So, and then you can wait for the cops and see what she decides.
I did show proof on footage on your receipt, so
Thank
you're
you.
good to go.
Thank you very much.
So was it what bags? So
Stop. Your manager said I'm good to go.
and we're verifying
8 bags of black mulch.
8 bags of black mulch. Is that what was in? Yeah, they was black mulch.
Okay.
That was that easy.
Yeah. You know what's even easier?
Show a receipt.
Not breaking the law. Not
a
falsely imprisoning somebody. What was your name, ma'am?
My name is Taylor.
Taylor. Thank you very much. Open the door, asshole.
You know what? You're gonna get trespassed. Don't go anywhere. Wait till the cops come. You're getting trespassed. I'm done with you. So, you want to act like this? You can get trespassed from Menards.
Out of retribution. That should go over well.
Listen to how you're talking.
You were about to let me go
We weren't.
after you,
Listen to how you're talking.
after you physically assaulted me, falsely imprisoned me, called me every name in the book.
Do that again.
You can't hold me any longer. You can't hold me to trespass me.
Yes, I can. Disorderly conduct.
You for you falsely imprisoning me and assaulting me. Okay, we'll file charges against you.
Premier Drive, Mankato. You got it.
Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll keep this open.
Kind of staying without the same memo. There's just kind of back and forth. Where it's going. Nothing physical or anything. Just back and forth.
Hi there. Good.
What's going on?
I'd like to press charges against the gentleman over there for false imprisonment and physical assault.
Physical assault?
Yes.
How did he physically assault?
He grabbed my arm and squeezed it about as hard as he could when I went to get my receipt back.
Okay. Do you have your
Actually,
receipt?
because I wouldn't let
Sounds
go of my receipt.
What's that?
I wouldn't let go of my receipt, actually.
Oh, gotcha.
The receipt issue is resolved. Now they want me trespassed because I called him an asshole.
I was just trying to get proof that the items in his car were being purchased, and he tried to yank the paper away from me. So anything Brian did was to prevent him from touching me.
I didn't have any intention of touching her. I informed her repeatedly it was the receipt's my property, please let go.
Okay.
She wouldn't, and that's when he reached in and grabbed it. I'm sure it'll be on that camera right there.
Yeah, sure, it will be too. What's
So,
your name? Picture
yes.
Okay.
Let me give you my ID here.
Yeah, no problem.
There you go.
Mary Edward Nora 79. That's somebody else one. Henry 938-049-116. Still good on Wall Street there?
Right. And just for the record, he assaulted me after he very clearly stated they didn't suspect me of shoplifting or anything of the sort. So.
Okay, gotcha. What's a good phone number, kid? So it all started over just because they wanted a receipt and you didn't want to give it to them?
Well,
or
I'd
what was the reason?
already given them both receipts to check the lumber that I bought.
Yep,
Right.
gotcha.
Now I got 8 bags of mulch in the back that I bought in the store.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
They wanted to check. Now this is after he had already counted everything. He'd already looked at everything. I had signed for everything. Then he comes back and goes, "Can I see the receipt for the mulch?" Now at that point, I feel like I'm being treated like a criminal. I've been through this with them before.
Sure.
Okay. I said, no, that shit could have been in there for weeks for all you know. I only checked it for the lumber. You checked my receipt. You checked I paid for the lumber. I'm not going through. You already opened the back of my truck, searched my car, which I find insulting as hell.
Okay.
And so I said, no, I'm not giving you my receipt. And that guy came over and started bullying me and saying, you got to show your receipt. I said, do you think I'm stealing anything? He said, oh, absolutely not. We don't suspect you of stealing. We don't think you're stealing anything.
Yep.
But you have to show your receipt. I said, I don't. I said, what if my receipt flew away? What if that's 4 weeks old?
Yeah.
And she went and grabbed my receipt from my hand, yanked it out of my hand. I said, that's my property. I'd like it back. And I had my hand on it. That's when he grabbed it.
Okay.
All right. Now, they verified I didn't steal a thing. They checked everything.
Yep.
And they're about to let me go. And he's still talking smack. I said, just open the door, asshole. And that's when they called me. So that's false imprisonment. That's assault. I didn't steal nothing.
Gotcha. Everything's square on the merchandise side of things. Now
They'll
they just,
confirm that.
Yeah. All right. Do you hit for anything else? Or we're going to hit them with trespass.
If you got info for them, yes, we'll mail it to them.
Okay. So you just verbally trespassing for now?
Yep, verbally trespass from all Menards.
Yeah.
You can't come back to any Menards.
That's what you could have done before when I said you can just trespass me. You can't hold me here to trespass.
Review your tape and see how you were acting.
I So it's retaliatory, is what you're saying.
Charles, I'll get the camera from them, okay? If
Thank you,
anything,
man.
I'll give you a call. Okay?
Thank you. I'd appreciate it, but I was definitely assaulted, and I don't appreciate this
we'll
treatment.
look into it, man, for
Thank
sure.
you.
If I need anything, I'll give you a call, okay?
All right. Have a good night.